Welcome back to the channel, guys. Episode 27 of the Danish Youth Academy Challenge. In today's video is a little bit different. We're going to talk about our plans going forward with the formation and also a big transfer that's netted us a little bit of money. Laurits Dalglas has finally moved from AZ Alkmaar to Aston Villa. Now, Real Madrid were offering, other teams were offering. I don't know if Real Madrid got a bit accepted, but he has finally gone to Aston Villa. 67 million, rising to 76. And we got a 1.5% fee out of that, which actually amounts to a 1 million. We got £1 million, even though we left on a free, and I didn't get any percentage on the next sale. I mean, imagine I got 50% of the next sale. I'd have just got, what, 33 million? Oh my God, yeah. I knew it would bite me up the arse. I knew it would. I knew it would when he gone. I was like, oh. He's turned out to be worse than Bonomi because Bonomi actually didn't go for as much money as this. So if we ever look at him, obviously, again, he's insane. He's now worth over 200 million at his high end. He's only 21. He's what a player, honestly. But Aston Villa are a very good team on this save. I'm pretty certain they're a Champions League team. They are a Champions League team. So he has gone to the Premier League, and it's so sad seeing that. No, he didn't score for us, but he had 3 good assists when he was 16 years old, and then, yeah, just he left. Just went for nothing. 3 good seasons at AZ, and then he's gone to Aston Villa at 21. At just 21, look at those attributes. 18 technique, 17 finishing. The physicals are insane. 18 stamina. Wow, what a player. I just thought I'd update you on that, guys. So we did get 1 million, which is really nice. So we are now at 3 million. The finances are looking all right. On top of the 3 million, I'm also going to have the European money. We do have an opponent for the second qualifying round of the Europa Conference League. It is, in fact, the Croatian team Osijek. I think it's Osijek. I think that's how you say it. Here we are. 27th of July. So in 1 month's time exactly. I've done 6 friendlies beforehand to get us up to match practice. Each player will probably get like a half each game, so they'll get 3 full games. So it's not too much, but it looks a lot. But I like to rotate in friendlies. I like everyone to be fit. So the tactic we are going to be using is this. Now, this is a slight different video, like I said at the start in the intro. The reason for it is I'm going to be showing you guys not just the tactic, but I think you've pretty much seen it. I've used it before. I've used it on stream. I've used it in Livorno as well. It's a 4-1-4-1. I really like it because it's defensively solid, but they break from deep. So I like it because of that reason. But I wanted to line up this year with 22 players, all nearly as good as each other. Obviously, that can't be true because you can have some players that are very, very good and some on the bench that aren't as good. But I'm going to walk you through my squad building process. Not building because I can't buy players, but my sort of how I formulate my teams and squads. Now, I was going to use a squad planner, but it looked like too much work. So I'm just going to use it here so you guys can see it. Now, I will keep in mind that you can't see behind my camera. Don't worry. So if you don't see anything, I will explain what I mean. But the best thing is to look at this little screen down here. You know, for the subs are obviously behind my head here. But if you look here, it demonstrates it better because obviously that's sub 1, sub 2, sub 3, sub 4. So yeah, just ignore these behind my head and just look at these guys down here. So obviously we've got Jessica in goal. Dillon, Goldstoff, Idisgaard, Schöndorf at the back 4. Right, back 5 technically. Now, Blomqvist is obviously my substitute goalkeeper. He was previously my first choice goalkeeper. So now he's substitute 1. So it's a like-for-like player in each position. So if anyone gets injured, we just go bang and swap. Right, so we haven't got a substitute right back at the moment, but what we do have is Vindal, who is my backup DM currently. But the guy from Finland in my under-19s, down here, where is it? Kosonen. He is going to be my backup defensive midfielder this season. Obviously, he is not 16 until November, so I'm going to have to think of a plan, something different for then. But he will be my backup DM in November when he becomes of age that he can play. He's already playing for the under-21s as well for Finland, which is really good. And Vindal will then go to backup right back until I get a right back, and then I'll decide what I'm doing. So that's the plan with that. Vindal will go to backup right back. At the moment, I don't have a backup right back. I think Carsten Dyer is just going to have to act as both left back and backup right back. So that's that situation. Centre backs, I've got Justerson and Nielsen. Now, Nielsen came in the last intake. He was 4.5 stars. He still is 4.5 stars, but he's actually improving. Which is a really good thing to see, despite he's not even played first team football yet. So he's going to be fourth backup centre-back. Sorry, my fourth choice centre-back. Back up to Gulstorff. And then I discard a left centre-back. We're going to have a backup, Justerson. Justerson now, like I said, he's gone from 5-star potential to 3.5 really quick, which I knew it would happen because his progress bar was like this. So if that's happening in your save, guys, I've mentioned it before, but it's so important. Don't waste game time and years on players that have good personalities. They're playing a lot, they're playing quite well, and they're not improving. If they're not improving for about a season, if they haven't improved and you're not getting training messages about them, get them out, because it's more than likely they haven't got the potential. The coach is saying they have, but the coaches obviously aren't good enough. So make sure you guys... I keep looking at that because I think I probably wasted a couple of maybe 40, 50 games on Justerson at centre-back. He wasn't really improving too much there. And then this season and this season there, those last two, he didn't improve at all. Now, I didn't have a better option. But if I had have had a better option, now, knowing what I know, I probably would have used the other option. But before, I wouldn't have done. So if you're new to these types of saves, keep your eyes and let the arrows guide you in terms of the players that you use. And the training reports that you get saying that players are getting better. If they're not getting any and they're not improving and you play them a lot and they've got good personality and there's no reason why they shouldn't improve, get rid or just put them on the bench because they haven't got the potential that you think they have. So that's the centre-back situation. Left-back, I've got Schöndorf now. Oh, he's looking very, very good. I'm going to show you all the players as well so you know sort of the level of the team we're playing at. 17 games last season, or this season just gone. He's getting better and better and better, like I said. So there you go. Progress bars going up and up and up. You don't want these straight lines. You don't want these up and down lines. You want these bang, nice little upward trajectory. And then on the bench, obviously Schöndorf is left back, and on the bench is Carsten Dyer there. So it goes goalkeeper, right back, centre back, left back. So I know for a fact that now I've got a player for each position apart from right back. So I need to sort that out. I've got a plan for it in November, but I need to think of something before then. In DM, I've got Shomoen. He's obviously one of my best players, if not the best player. He still wants to leave. No one's come in with an offer that he thinks is acceptable, which I think is 5.5 million or 6 million. No one's come in for that. And then Vindal, obviously, right now is back up, so he's just there. On to the right wing, I've got Hansen. He'll be retrained, as you can see there. He's only got a half-star youth ability. I don't mind that. I'll still play him until he's fully learnt it. But yeah, he's learning that position there. He's still wanted by Arsenal, Villa, Tottenham, Dortmund and Inter. So, yeah, I'm getting a few offers. And actually, he hasn't asked to leave yet. I don't know if he's very loyal. I've rejected an Aston Villa offer and an Inter Milan offer. And he hasn't moaned about it. So, that's fantastic. Which, yeah, it's amazing. So, he's got 2 years left on his contract with an optional 3. He's going to be 18 soon. Once he's 18, I'm going to try and get him on a new contract. In fact, let me just see if I can now. Yeah, okay, so I can't now. He doesn't want to leave, but he doesn't want to extend his contract. That's fine for now, because I've still got him for 3 extra years after his contract finishes. So, he's right wing. My backup to that is Schreiber. Now, Schreiber is also learning the right midfield position, because obviously before we was playing right wingers, now he's a right midfielder. Now, he's not amazing, don't get me wrong. His potential's come down now from 5-star to 4.5-star. He's not got much better beyond this point for a while, so this is probably as good as he's ever going to be. But he has improved a lot since he first came through. He was really poor, and now his mentals and physicals are really, really good. So he's back up. He gets it in amongst the goals. 18 goal contributions last season, averaging over 7. So he's a very good player. He can play in multiple positions, which is really good. But for now, he's our backup right midfielder. And I understand he's not the greatest one, but he works hard. He's got good physicals, and yeah, he always gets good average ratings. So that's my right wingers. Obviously, Hansen's first choice because he's brilliant, and Schreiber's back up. Gartenmann at centre midfield attack. Gartenmann is by far and away my first choice centre midfield attack. He's just very, very good. 6 goals, 2 assists last season. 21 starts, 10 substitute appearances. He's only 17. He's nearly 18 in about 3 weeks' time. But yeah, he gets into the box, scores goals. He takes a good penalty as well at 13, so it's nice to have that. I would like his work rate to go up a little bit, but he's off the ball, he's fantastic. His determination's good. He's just very well-rounded. He's got good value as well. 2 years left on his contract. I'm going to try and sort that out when he becomes 18, because I'm going to try and give him a bigger contract, a longer contract, to keep him. But yeah, he's my first choice centre midfielder. And then the backup centre midfielder attack is Gulstorff. So if Gartenmann gets suspended or injured, we just go bang, straight in, right like that. So Gulstorff, is him in centre midfield attack. The only thing that's a little bit off here is I like my centre midfield attack in the right centre midfield spot to be right-footed. Gulstorff is left-footed, unfortunately. Now, the good thing about this as well is that when Gartenmann comes off, who is our penalty taker, Gulstorff comes on and is then our new penalty taker, because actually he's better than the other guy. What's his name? I've just forgot his name. Gartenmann, that's the one. All these names, I just keep forgetting them. But yeah, so Gulstorff is our backup to Gartenmann. He's looking very good. Again, good value. 2036 is the contract he's got at the moment with no optional 3 years, but he's not really close to being one of our best players to the point where he'll want to leave yet. So I'm going to wait until November when he's 18, and then I'm going to give him a big contract and an optional 3 years. And with the European money, we should be able to lock these guys down to like big contracts, and then we can sort of have a bit of a golden generation in near the top of the league. Hopefully we can finish in like Europa League, or maybe even qualify for a Champions League spot at some point, which would be fantastic. All the while as well, we're upgrading the facilities and also the team reputation, which helps with the youth intake. So Gulstorff is our backup centre midfield attack. In our box-to-box position, I've got Lindberg starting this season. Now, Knudsen is also just as good, if not better. Knudsen played a lot last season, but I'm going to trust Lindberg just because I keep getting messages about him. He's left-footed, which I like on this side. He's, like I said, the balance to the team. He's also his best role in centre midfield, which is his natural position, is box to box. He's got a good finish as well, so when he gets into the box, he's got a good finish. Shoots with power, tries long range passes. I need to work on his vision. I need to work on a few things with this guy. But for now, I think I'm going to start the season with him, and Knudsen is going to get plenty of game time as well. So a lot of these players are going to get rotated, apart from probably Hansen at right wing and Argerson at left wing. My wingers and my fullbacks, I'm probably not going to rotate too much outside that. But centre midfield, definitely. Striker, I'll be rotating. And DM, I'll be rotating as well a little bit. So Lindberg is starting box to box, and Knudsen is backup box to box. Now, Knudsen last season was our starting centre midfield attack. So he's not only changed roles, but he's actually been demoted. The reason for it is he's not improving as much as I thought he would be doing. He sort of slowed down. So I'm a little bit worried, not worried, but I'm a little bit wary that he's just going to be as good as this now. Because he's 19, he's one of the oldest ones, which is crazy. But I don't think he's getting much better now. It's a little, that graph does look good, but I don't know. I've not seen too much messages about him about training, and he's not improved that much. I don't think in 12 months. If I look at his progress bar here in 12 months, he's improved a couple of areas. Now you can't see the physicals behind my camera, so I'll get rid of that there for you. But yeah, dribbling's gone up 2, first touch has gone up 1, and technique's gone up 1. But that's because I've been focusing on his ball control. So I've been hard focusing that, and it's only gone up by 1 or 2. Usually, hard-focused attributes go by 3 or 4, and other attributes go by 1 or 2 themselves. So, not entirely sure that he's not going to get better, but for now, I'm a little bit wary that I'm wasting game time with him, whereas he can come off the bench and be a good box-to-box, because he's got very good box-to-box attributes. So yeah, he's our backup one. Argerson, left winger. He started left wing. He's the guy that came through, was 4.5 stars. He's now 4 stars, but that's fine. It's just regulated itself. Still very good. Played 9 starts last season, got 5 goals. I've also retrained him to a competent striker if we need that. Don't think we do, but I have done that just in case. Long term, he may end up going striker if I get a really good left winger in. But for now, he's our left midfielder on attack. Back up to him is Ankergren. Ankergren is now only 4.5 star current ability, potential ability, and he's not got better in a while, as you can see from the graph. He's a little bit better, and then he sort of just plateaus a little bit. Professional personality, so he's nice to keep around the place. 20 years old now, so again, he's definitely one of the oldest players, and he performs well when he plays, so he's a very good sub to have, honestly. We're in a good position at the moment. And then we've got the strikers. So Jakobsen is by far our best striker. If we look at him, he's still getting better. 17 off the ball, good pace, good agility, good acceleration, decent balance, very good dribbling, first touch, heading. Yeah. Now, he needs to do a bit better in front of goal. Now, I'm hoping this system helps him a bit more, because He's got likes to beat the offside trap now, so we're playing a little bit deeper, playing a bit more controlled, and hopefully he gets more chances in this rather than everything being 500 mile an hour and he has to snatch at chances. So he's sort of underperformed slightly on his XG. I would like him to get better at that, so I'm going to be trying to train his finishing up a little bit as well. But if he doesn't play well, and his graph is doing quite well, then I have got Janus Peterson here, who is our backup striker. Now, he was playing attacking midfield last season, but obviously we're not playing with him this season. I was going to retrain him to centre midfield attack, and I still might do that. He still might end up being our backup centre midfield attack, and then I might put someone else as the backup striker. So for now, this is how it's going to go. 12 goals last season for Peterson. He's probably not going to react well to the fact that he's going to be backup now. I'm going to have to sort of appease some players until I sort it all out. But he's our backup striker. So that really is our system and the squad building going into next season. I just wanted to do a quick video on it to show you guys the players, what we're doing going forward, what it looks like. So you've got sort of, I know I'm not showing many games, but if we get to Europe or we're qualifying for Europe, I'll put a game in there. If we've got an important game in Europe, I'll put that in. Or an important league game, obviously, again, I'll put that in, no problem. But, like I said, just wanted a bit of an update so you guys know exactly what's going on. The players, you can familiarise yourself with the tactic, the new tactic, the players. And I'm sort of promoting players into the team and around the team. But yeah, less of me waffling, guys. That's going to be the end of the episode. A different episode, but I'll get straight back onto it next episode. Will be the youth intake, so you won't miss that. I won't do the youth intake preview episode with the development of the players. You guys have seen that. I'll just go straight to the youth intake next time because that's all we want to see, right? I want to see it, you want to see it. So thank you for watching, guys. As always, leave a like on the video, a subscription on the channel, and until next time, as always, I'll catch you then. Goodbye.